Greetings, loyal minions. Welcome back to the SciShow, the #1 ranked YouTube channel for people who are just too bloody stupid and brainless to come up with a greeting before they've had their hot chocolate, or in most people's cases, their coffee. If that's you, I appreciate you. Changed the work schedule, so I'm in the office today doing sneaky war hits. I have a couple of colleagues that are supposed to be meeting up or catching up with me at some point anyway, so I'm keeping an eye out. Um, just waiting for the board to clear up. I am going to try a slightly different thing today. I'm going to start with a rainbow team, and then I'm going to add an extra hero of a particular color each hit. So I'm going to go rainbow, then 1-1-1-2, then 1-1-3, then 1-4, and then a mono hit. And I'll try to sort of explain the board play differences and the strategy differences with each of those hits, one after the other. I'll try to do that. I may not, because I may end up rushing or getting sprung by someone. Anyway, I'm extremely tired. I was up extremely late, ridiculously early, actually, recording my Soul Exchange video. So if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. Plenty of information there on all those heroes, so helping you pick the right hero for you. And I will jump into my first war hit as soon as we flip the board, and I will jump onto a rainbow team and then go through. So hope you enjoy. As always, if you do enjoy my content and regularly watch, please think about gently caressing the subscribe button. And yeah, stick with me. I'm sure we'll have some fun. All right, so here's my rainbow team. I've just gone a couple of people there, like Wolfstand, to get rid of the counterattack. Just using random heroes, really. Cosmic Speaker can put that debuff on that will just continually get rid of any counterattack. Yeah, and Dark Feather, bit of extra heal calm for his heal, and to get some damage on without getting the counter attack issue. And yeah, just Dark Feather. Hopefully, we'll get some specials after his, and we'll get that extra damage. It might be slightly rushed commentary. I do apologise. If it's too terrible, I'll throw some music up. With the rainbow team, it's not just a matter of trying. Okay, I'll take whichever tiles I can. I can see there's a lot of greens there, so I'm just going to make sure I get some greens, get some boosted health up, and get some damage happening on the enemy. But also trying to get multiple matches at once, so I can get a number of heroes charged at the same time. Dark Feather is quite important. The blues are important. There's not too many there. I don't. Wolfston's more of a sort of a late hitter because he's going to get the insanity, but we'll see what we can do. I will just take. I'm going to try and get some more reds over here. Take the green now. Get a boost up. She cleanse. She does cleanse, so I'm not going to set him off just yet. Obviously, Pepper Flame's just going to sort of continually stack with the growth to help my hitters. I shouldn't have actually put Dark Feather next to Pepper Flame. That was just a silly rushed thing. So we'll get our heal up. I'm just going to get Dark Feather up first, because then I'll get the bonus damage after that. So that's a good thing with Rainbow. It's generally quite easy in Rush because you only need the 6 tiles to sort of get your heroes charged at a good time together. Get some growth, get rid of the Reflect. I could have used Pepper Flame first to get the growth up before using Wolfstand, but went the other way. I'm just going to. We've got the water damage over here, which is going to kill it reasonably quickly. So I might just focus on this side, them down a bit more. I don't want her to go off and start reviving and doing silly stuff, so Got plenty of more greens there. I don't really want to set Viv off, so I'm just going to try and stay away from her, hopefully. Slightly annoying. Looking pretty good though. It wasn't an overly dangerous team, so try and get the insanity down on good old Wolfstan over there. Just a matter now of getting my heroes charged at the same time, waiting around. They don't have any big damage dealers, anything crazy happening. So we'll get Cosmic Speaker up just to get rid of some of the things that are happening. Really should have had Cosmic Speaker next to Pepper Flame, so that was a little bit dodgy of me. I can blame being tired. Just getting everyone up so we can get as many heals into Wolfstan. I might try and use him to steal the Reflect. I think, look, Cosmic Speaker has so much health here. It doesn't matter if they counter any damage. So I'm just going to pop her on. It's going to start taking that Reflect off each time. And with the extra damage I'm getting from Crawm's ailment and also the Pepper Flame, the Dark Feather damage, we should be looking pretty good here. I'm just going to use Wolfstan. Yeah, it was a bit of a risk. I could handle it if he ended up hitting me, so all good. There we go, that was a rainbow team. As I said, it's a bit slack with the commentary. I am at work. Someone's possibly going to turn up at any moment. So now we'll move on to a team that has 1-1-1-2. All right, back with a 1-1-1-2 team. There's no particular rhyme or reason. With two heroes of a certain colour, I'm not trying to colour match against the enemy. I'll just hit that so I don't time out. We've got a few ailments, so I've got Hawthorn to reflect. He also gives a bit of a mana boost, which is great if you're not getting other colours. I've got Dagger purely because he's brand new and I'm vain and wanted to use him. Sludges to reflect. I've got a couple of hit-all hitters. It won't affect Starlass, but just do it up front. So I needed to make sure I had plenty of healing as well, because I do have some very big hitters. So I need to get some healing up first. So whether I go yellow or purples, there's not really a great deal. I've also got Isidore just for his damage. I might try and get him up quickly and just get some hits in. I can see that I can get... So I was planning to take this red match into purple, but that will actually end up messing up my other purple. So I'm going to take this purple first, guarantee that I get some healing. Should have actually taken something. I think his attack does bypass minions from memory. Or am I imagining things? Anyway. Just going to try and get some different things in. See that I've got my yellows up, which will... Very nice to get a couple of heals. And we can see there with only the one yellow match with Hawthorn giving a bit of extra mana, they are getting charged up quite quickly. So I could take the yellows, but I don't really want to set that side off yet. And I'm going to be charged on my next move anyway. So what I'll do is I'll take another purple match. Not really what I wanted, but not too bad. I didn't set everyone off. We'll now get some protection up with Sludges. It does mean that I can't use Hawthorn just at the moment to get any extra benefit apart from mana to Sludges, but I don't need it at the moment, so we'll just hopefully let Sludges get some reflect up here. Look at that, beautiful. It's lovely watching someone just kill themselves. Now that should make things a little bit easier. You can see the reflect had worked on Starless too, so Starless is pretty much useless over there. First time I've ever used Dagger before, so it'll be nice to see his damage. Yeah, it's not really that great, to be honest. Some of these ones that have the sort of strike where they don't hit a percentage, I just feel they're a little bit underwhelming, but that is what it is. We nail through this. His bird damage is quite good, so 600 and 800 per turn. So that's where he really does, come out on top. So, all right, stop dribbling and let the big, hunky, beautiful Isidore finish him off. No, he's already finished. There we go. On to a team with 3 of a particular colour. So now that I have a team that has 3 of a particular colour, I'm actually using a bit of a colour match. So they do have 2 blue heroes. So taking the 3 greens just means I can get some extra tile damage and possibly even kill them with some tile damage if you get some criticals. We've got Grimsteel and Scroll Beast. They have no protection against Wither. They do have growth in Pepper Flame, but so Scroll Beast with Wither will lower all their attack. I did take Etel as well because I have a couple of minion summoners there. So Grimsteel will give me the boost. It's really just a matter of waiting until I've got enough growth that my guys are hitting that hard. I've got a bit of mana control with Mina, the same as them. I've got Fungusteen to then try and steal any buffs that Mina may put on them, and also to steal Pepper Flame's growth. So, yeah, we'll jump into this one. So, yeah, a couple of healers here. I really just need to make sure I get my health up and then get growth on them, growth on me, Wither on them, and we'll see how it goes. So, to me, at the moment, the blues and greens, are quite important to try and get those matches to make sure I've got some healing, especially with the greens that I've got 3 of them. They are a bit of a priority, so I'm going to take that match to hope another green comes up from the bottom, knowing that it's going to cascade into the yellow. So I can at least get Scroll Beast up and get some Wither on them early, so they're not going to be hitting anywhere near as hard. And it's also giving them a second green match. I'm going to put that straight into the middle. You can see the damage there with the defense down was quite decent. I do understand Ito isn't great in Rush War being a ninja, but with the charge speed, but it was just to make sure the minions, he has a passive which lowers the minions' health, so it's just really helping me get that up and running. So I'm not going to use Fungusteen yet, as I don't really need her, as I've got a blue match down the middle to get Grimsteel, which will heal first before I use my boost. Also got the mana control up now, so we're looking pretty flash. I'm going to set Fungusteen off just in case Mina does go off there. If she ended up with her buff, I could have stolen that. And now we will just... I'm just going to kill Mina. I'm looking really good here. I've got the growth on my own team, getting Wither on them. It's a matter of, that they pretty much can't win now. They've got 2 small hitters, well, not small hitters, but they've got minus 400 attack already, and I'm sitting here with like 900 defense. Like, my defense is huge. Just going to take it out with him. Just quickly run through the rest. Hopefully this is giving you an idea of slightly different board play, different thoughts on different teams. As I said, it's not the absolute best because I'm not in the best situation and scenario for it, but I'm sure you'll all forgive me. And 3 for 3. I've been on quite a streak lately, so probably shouldn't have said that because the next one is going to bite me in the ass. So the next one's going to be 4-1. Then I'm going to go to a mono team, and then I have no idea what I'll do for my sixth flag. We'll see when it happens. I've taken a while to pick this team, so I'm just going to jump straight in. So 4-1. I think that's where I was up to in my weird little scheme I have going on. I didn't colour match against the tank as I don't really have the best green heroes left. They've got an awful lot of healing but no boost. I did want to test out Anvari against Zugi as she does remove minions and fiends and he does both. So handy little thing there. She'll also do some damage to the Mega Minion. I wanted healing in both colours. I wanted Fungustine to steal Grimsteel's growth. If I can start stealing that, it's just going to make my hero stronger and stronger. Mystery hits like a tank. Chang'e will stop them, Darkfeather getting his thing up. And yeah, without further ado, I could take that blue diamond, and I may take that blue diamond. Just trying to figure out whether it's better off to take some greens first. As I move that one to the left. Not really going, I think I'm going to play it safe and take the blues. I've got healing in blue as well. Now, I've got the greens anyway, so that's great. I'm going to get her up straight away. I wouldn't generally take the diamond because it's going to get rid of all of my blues. So I'm just going to... I don't need it just yet, but I'm actually going to take it before Chang'e has got her special up now as well because of the buffs of Fungustine. So that's where you can see how great that was. She was on the same manner, but getting a few buffs, she's now ready. So what I'm going to do is shoot her off, try to send my 4 blues into... So rather than just clicking the diamond, I'm actually going to make the dragon and try to hopefully kill him. Look at that. Beautiful. So that's where if you had just quickly jumped in and clicked the diamond, that one extra tile was enough to sort of get that kill. Unfortunately, I've got the blind up from Grimsteel, which is really annoying. Yeah, it's part of his passive, so that doesn't block it, which is unfortunate. I'll take my heal, boost. I actually looking great from a color perspective at the moment, so I don't really need to fire her off as yet. Rather wait until they have minions up. So I'm just going to clear a few tiles. Very ugly board. Just want to set him off to start with. Don't mind him hitting me. I've got a lot of protection up. Holding off on Anvari until Zoo goes off. My main damage here, my main issue is if Darkfeather goes off and they start getting all that bonus damage. But I'm stealing their growth. You can see my growth. He's up 900 defense, 450 attack. So I'm sort of stealing all their main weapons. I don't want them to get too high though. I really do need some greens and blues. This is why I generally wouldn't go sort of a 4. I don't really like using more than 2 of the same color in rush generally. It just can get dangerous. I hope he doesn't get blind on again. Price for that. Now we can start getting rid of their minions and my fiends. So those fiends had, probably 1,000 health. So it's almost like 1,000 heal that Anvar is giving when you have those fiends up. Let me get some more greens. Now it's just a matter of playing the board and hoping I don't take too much damage before I get some more colours. have to take those blues for now. I'm going to start looking not great here shortly, so either thinking the diamond or the yellows into red. Going to go on the left-hand side because they're ready to fire anyway. Love to get some blues. I was going into Grimsteel. He's probably the least dangerous at the moment, so as long as I can get another heal up, keep stealing their growth, should be safe for a little while. The blind from the goblins is really underrated. It really annoys the crap out of me. I am just going to fire off Anvara to get rid of these fiends. It actually missed, which is unfortunate. They do have some reflect up, but I think I'm going to fire Changi. Actually, no, I think I'm going to fire it just in case. I'm hoping that the 3 blue tiles will then kill him. Which they will. That's where all the growth came in handy. Sorry, I was just thinking a bit too deeply on that one. Not looking great here at the moment. Going to lose Mistra most likely, although I do have a lot of defense up. There we go. See, that extra growth there on the defense just makes so much difference. Now we'll just get rid of their minions, hopefully. Yeah, they do have one counter attack up. I'm just going to ghost a few here to get rid of the blind. The only issue now is Zug, but we're going to get rid of him pretty easily. Once we get everything up with all our growth. So we can now unleash a bit and love the big damage. Look at those huge hits. It wasn't looking great there for a while, but we are now looking very good. Not going to worry about trying to get greens anywhere. I'll just ghost some tiles. All we need are the blues. There we go. Oh, no, yes, there we go. On to the next one, where I am going to go mono, which is going to be a bit of a scary ride in Rush War. All right, so going with a mono team, I'm taking the obvious of taking purples against the yellow. It works out well. Viv obviously reflects and most things being glass. So I've got Hunter there because they don't, the insanity can affect them. So have a couple of revivers, just hoping to, with 5 purples, as long as I get a few matches, I'll only need 2, obviously. But yeah, as long as I can get something going, we should be good. I'm going to try and get a purple over here, which didn't work. I don't mind setting Viv off. She only heals, she doesn't boost. That's just a matter of... She does have a dodge, doesn't she? No. Other chance to drop damage, that's okay. So I'll take some tiles over into her first. She's already charged. Really don't want to set that thing off. Haven't seen it too often. Seen it in a rush tournament, and it does do an awful lot of damage. So I'm going to try and figure out who the best person is to kill and try to get insanity on. I've got 3 more yellow tiles into Viv, so what I'm going to do is focus everything on Viv, try to get her dead if possible, but otherwise hoping those tiles can kill her. So going to reflect everything, but we'll hit her as hard as we can. Yeah, that's the problem, mate. Without getting the ailments on, looking great. I don't think we're not going to do anywhere near enough damage to kill her. Oh, we might. Well, let's try it. We've got to heal up. Hope that the... Oh, nowhere near it. God, she's just so strong. Back to the drawing board. This is where mono can be very, very frustrating. I'll try and get some purples whilst they're there. It's going to go downhill very, very quickly if I don't get more. And this, people, is why I don't mono. Look, to be honest, I did get my matches up. If I had a better team structure, I may have got the win. It is a very strong team. I possibly should have focused my damage elsewhere apart from Viv. Yeah, lost 1 hero now, which is going to make it very difficult. However, they don't have as much protection up, except now I'm fucked. Just need to try and get as much damage as I possibly can. So who's got the lowest defense? 1875. 20. So focus both hits here. Oh, that was lucky, but this thing's going to go off again. So this is where I find, especially in counter, it's best to be countering their maneuvers rather than going mono on that type of thing. And you can see here, it's just yeah, screwing me over something chronic because I'm healing them. I can't get my healer up. I really just need to stay away from anyone apart from Viv at the moment. I have that ailment on for 2 more turns. So I really just need to hope that I can get some purples through the middle. But not too many. That's the other issue with when you have those type of ailments, the mindless attack and that sort of thing. Side is going off anyway. Sorry. Thinking a lot here, but I don't think my thinking is helping me at all. Probably my only chance is waiting this out somehow to get get some attack boost up once the timer runs down, but yeah, it's just not in at all, unfortunately. Probably should have just fled then before that heal, but you know, trying to give a win out of absolutely nothing, which I've got no chance of at all. Yeah, I'm gone. Can't win from here, so we'll flee and get on to the next one. there we go. I don't know if that was a perfect example of. I think it actually showed quite well my thinking in Rush War, which is countering the enemy team uh, is far more advantageous than just taking a particular colour. I'm not saying that either can't work, and as I said, if I planned that team better, but that's where you think, oh, well, I actually had purple tiles, but with some of their defensive mechanisms up, even with all my purples firing, it just didn't do what we needed to. So anyway, on to the last. We'll see how we go. I've actually just thrown together an extremely weird team here. Haven't used Bernadette yet, so using Bernadette. Got Lord Loki just to try and steal, maybe Mort Witch, or if I need a revive. And yeah, we'll see how this turns out. I've also got Smart Tongue just to reduce their max HP and get that wither on. Not that their hitters aren't the trouble, but also got you just as a finisher. Going to fire him off just for the sake of it. I know Viv's about to heal, but I had the purple tiles there to get him charged again, so almost worked. There we go. That's where having different colours is great, because just those few extra tiles was enough to get me the kill. Now, I've got some protection. Oh, God, I didn't realise he was about to go off. For fuck's sake. That really sucks. Try and get some... I'm going to take Greens into Viv as it's less dangerous. I didn't want to set that thing off. I just want to get some more wither up with Smart Tongue. Now, I don't think I'm going to get a kill here, but they do have some... We'll see. It'd be fantastic if I can. Oh, but that's where having, again, the blue tiles, I don't actually mind. He's going to be set off, but I'm just going to take the blue tiles into that hero. Hopefully 4 will get the job done, not quite too much defense. What are we down to? I believe that's going to expire before they get set off. Really just don't want to cascade. Okay. So now we're looking a bit better. Get some protection up from the ailments, which is what I needed earlier. Now it doesn't matter that Viv's going to reflect Bernadette because we've got the ailment protection up. And there we go, the power of Bernadette. That's fantastic. Now we'll just run through the rest. So again, this team didn't look anywhere near as potent as my last team. It's a very hodgepodge team, but again, it's where bringing certain skills and abilities. Now, there's no point using... I'm just going to use Loki on that because it should kill it. And now we can just slowly go through. I hope that just gives you an idea of different tactics, different ways that certain teams will work. This isn't a team that you look at and think it's got any sort of synergy, but it just has the right types of skills to counter the team I was going against. It wasn't perfect by any means, but just enough to get the job done. And understanding what your heroes can do and when to use them, when to hold them, and that type of thing. Just need to quickly finish this off. And yeah, so I hope that just gives you an idea. As I said, it's not as much commentary as I'd like to do, considering the circumstances I am. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. And best of luck in war. Give me a kitty script for me.
Have a good one.